Hello everyone, I'm Kathryn and welcome to Back to Healthy. Today I wanted to discuss fat acceptance. Some context before I begin, I'm an American and I live in Europe. That being said, I also want to do a little disclaimer. My goal with this isn't to poo-poo on anyone's parade. I want to start a discussion about this because it was something that really shocked me when I went back home and discovered that, hey, this is a thing now. When I thought about it, I found 3 reasons why it just didn't work for me, and I'd be really interested in others' opinions on why they personally think it's either good or bad, or maybe you're somewhere in between. Number 1, acceptance to me is when you arrive in a situation where you have no control over the outcome of your life and you just need to accept reality for what it is. And while I do believe that there are people out there who have medical conditions that prevent them from losing weight easily, I, however, do not fall in that boat. I am the way that I am because I eat way too much and I move way too little. And if I had a good reason for why I am this big, then I would probably accept that, except I don't, so I can't. Number 2, for me there's a difference between happiness and satisfaction. My weight has no bearing on my happiness. However, my weight does have a bearing on my satisfaction of my body. I am completely happy with my life, and it doesn't matter if I'm thin or if I'm fat. I can be happy either way. However, objectively, I can say that at least right now, I'm not completely satisfied with my body because there are things that I used to be able to do that I can't do as well. And while the fat acceptance movement seems to be to promote self-confidence, and I completely agree that that is an important thing that every single person should have, I do think that there needs to be a distinction between happiness and self-confidence versus satisfaction. Because I think you can be happy in your life but be unsatisfied with your body. And number 3, and this is probably my biggest problem with the whole fat acceptance, is the healthy at every size, which seems to focus on your physical appearance, which is just one aspect to the multi-facets of your health. And I think that's bad, because while I don't believe that there is one size that fits all, since we all have different heights and different bone structures, I do think that there is a healthy version of ourselves that we should strive to be in. And I don't think that the healthiest version of yourself will have you as overweight or as obese. And that is what scares me, because sure, if you're in your 30s, you could be healthy now, but 10 years down the road, all the excess fat that you're carrying on your body is just putting extra pressure and stress on your organs. So I would be personally very afraid to see what would happen with my body if I chose to stay at the weight that I am, especially considering I have heart disease and diabetes that runs in my family, and I don't want to die of a heart attack or have to prick my finger every day to check my sugar levels. I don't. And I think that's such an unhealthy message to send to people, that you don't need to worry about it because whatever you are perfect. And I think as individuals, yes, we are perfect when we are good people, but you can always strive to be healthier. Overall, fat acceptance is not a movement that has reached Europe, and I don't see it happening over here because it is really something that it's a demographic of people that can be sold products, versus over here we don't have that capitalism. Anyways, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. Do you look at fat acceptance as a good thing? Do you look at it as a bad thing, or is it somewhere in the middle, that it's both good and bad depending on how you choose to use it in your life? If you don't know, I make videos every Wednesday, so be sure to come back, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!